Keep some speed, huh? Windmill does not mean it'll produce wind, okay? Don't get it wrong.
Back to old ways. Full night riding. It's saying hello to me. Hello?
Phone connected.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Been a risky ride today. Here we are at the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library and the museum also along with that. Oh, he's reading Aesop's fables. Yeah, Aesop was one of my favorites. This is it. I know from the history books that most children get exposed to almost everywhere in the world about his life. A simple statement is he abolished slavery. Yes, it is true, but it was not just like a simple law to be passed. It was an existential question for the nation that we today call as United States. That with that so-called 13th Amendment, the United States as a nation could have ended. All this effort and this risk, to be able to take that, there is a vision beyond logical calculations that everybody makes. There is a vision to see the world the way it will be. This vision drove the man to take such a risk of killing 600,000 of your own citizens, burn down the nation, but from those ashes rose a great nation. Well, this is something that most people wouldn't know looking at his shoulders and his very skinny look, but he was quite a consummate wrestler. I think what he wrestled is not man, what he wrestled is the destiny of not only this nation, of the world, because he managed to see how the world will be in future. And that's a risk he took, that is civil war. And well, man oh man, no question, because fundamental cause in this whole effort is humanity. Here we are on top of Starved Rock. There is a legend, a Native American legend, that the chief Pontiac of the Ottawa tribe was killed by the Illinois tribes, assassinated somewhere south in southern Illinois. In revenge, they chased this band of braves or young men, and they came and holed up on this rock. I don't know for how long, but that entire band died here on top of this rock, starving. So it has this name as Scout Rock. Where do you do the tomorrow's satsang?
We are looking at a place in Rockford.
Great Lake would be fantastic, no?
Yeah, but by the time we reach, it's dark, Sadhguru.
Yeah, but tomorrow morning when you do the satsang, you're on the Great Lake.
Okay.
No, lake is another 3 hours. What? Motorcycle it?
We can do it.
Huh?
3 years we can do.
Right 3 hours?
Yeah.
I just wrote a poem for you today. It's called Be or Busy. Listen to this carefully because of very few words. Be or busy. My deepest song has not been sung yet, still in wait for din to settle and silence to blossom. When I sing that song, will you be or busy? So, we've been on this trip. I think my meter is reading somewhere over 2,500 miles totally. So we've been riding. So living on the road and going on like this, why? Because here, in this country, in this land, there has been a certain form of spirituality, occult and mysticism which is completely unsophisticated, which is simple, earthy, but wonderful in its own way. This could happen to you if you just sit here. Suppose you're not a busy person, you know, and you're not busy. You simply sat here for days on end, months on end, simply looking at this water. If you don't do anything, simply staring, things will happen to you. Not because of the water, not because of the land, not because of anything around you, simply because human attention can do that. If you simply pay attention without purpose, things will open up. Because they were an oral culture and the culture got rather quickly wiped out, they did not leave enough footprint. Nobody wrote about it, nobody really enshrined it in any way, so it's only blowing in the wind. So we're riding, trying to catch that wind.
The line is removed.
The next one is going to be one long ride, all the way to Black Hills. On the way, there's a very unique mound system called effigy mounds. They are in the form of birds and animals. This is one long ride. Probably, by the scale of things, must be about 1,300 miles of riding. Justin, keep some speed, huh? Windmill does not mean it will produce wind, okay? Don't get it wrong. Effigy. So here we are at the effigy mounds, very unique archaeological remains. All the other mounds are geometrical. It's only here that mounds are in the form of birds and animals and also human forms. That is used for spiritual purposes. They're also used as burials because some of the mounds hold remains of the bodies. But we are here, walking on this land which was sacred to them, with utmost respect, because it is important that human spirit is of a higher value than what we build for utility or conquests or other things. So these are relics of that dimension of their life.
Back to old ways. All night riding. So.
The word Su means friend or ally, but there is also a description of being considered an enemy by other people. It is also called a group of 7 hearts, where the 7 very strong tribes came together, and in many ways, in Northern America, they became the longest and the strongest resistance to white settlers for a long time. But as the settlers pushed in, they went more towards their source. What they considered as their source is the Black Hills. They believed they came out of the Black Hill. So they started moving more and more towards that. Their final resistance came in the form of what is today known as the ghost dance. Ghost dance was a movement of wanting to raise the spirits of their ancestors, because certain leaders believed that by raising the ancestral spirits, they can fight the invaders and push them back. Well, that also ended in late 1800s. But we will be going west towards Black Hills in the next couple of days, and we will be exploring this possibility. Right now, Sioux Falls, could you? Right here. So beautifully made, rough. is American buffalo. This used to be, in many ways, it's the buffalo migrations which determined the Lakota life. And it's also the decimation of buffalo in the American plains which also decimated the Indians, because this was their main food and they hunted in a very calibrated way. The Indians associate all kinds of mystical and magical powers associated with him, but he's quite a magic as he is. That expression of the buffalo always, like dull, uninterested kind of look on his face.
Hello.
It's saying hello to me. Hello?
Phone connected.
Yeah.
As you can see, from lush green Midwest, of course clumps of trees, but definitely a dry grassland kind of look as we are riding towards South Dakota. There are some sculptures of very large-sized horse and a longhorn, I think, cattle. Beautiful on the highway side, but we are not stopping here to appreciate pottery today. Beautiful, dry rolling hills with green vegetation only in the crevices of the hills. Now we are going towards Black Hills, another 200 miles. We'll get there by today evening. It's already 5 p.m. 200 miles. Fabulous open country. Speed limit has been raised to 80 here. You guys go there, fill up and come, we'll watch the sunset, okay? Jaya 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 Mahadeva Shiva Shankar Adi Ananta Jaya 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 Jaya. Formosa. You know the town, huh? Formosa. Down where we're going.
have brought my harmony.
Wow. At one time, it is said, it's hard to imagine, it seems there were over 20 million buffalo ranging around in the plains of America. But they were almost reduced to a few 100,000, and now they're being managed at a certain level. And the killing of the buffalo was a part of the strategy to starve the Lakota nation, and it worked, unfortunately. The bisons, but you call them buffaloes, so.
Here we're riding through 50-mile wind strength. Not a great day for motorcycling.
How it handles it, it's like the average.
The hookster.
Nice and sunny, let's ride now when the things are good.
Where are we going? To Wales or VALE?
In honor of the great Lakota warrior, Crazy Horse.
There, okay, I see it. I see the lake.
No, just 5 miles.
Okay. Okay. Okay, bye.
How's the ride, Sadhguru?
Been a risky ride today, huh? Been a bit of a risk riding through this 50-mile gust winds. 50 mile is a wind, the gust must be around 65. Literally throwing the motorcycle off the road. But here we are in one piece. This is a very sacred land for the Lakota people. It's our privilege that we're allowed to stay here on this land tonight. And we'll also do our darshan tomorrow morning on this sacred Lakota land, which is the Bear Butte. And
Devil's Tower as it's known, but it's Black Hills essentially. Lakota people believe that they came out of Black Hills.